Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, galactic earth angelics of the 144. All starseed galactic earth nations are rising like golden phoenixes and spreading their etheric angel wings to take their maiden flight over our pristine new earth to usher in the new golden age of enlightenment and prosperity for all our good humanitarians of heaven on earth. Keep holding the light and the divine line in the sand to cross over every threshold and into the unknown waters of the void, fully awake and fully aware, to bridge heaven and earth through your rainbow body bridges of unity consciousness, anchored in the third dimension, to raise this realm into the paradise she has always evolved to be. We are raising all vibrations and frequencies into the fifth dimensional resonance and transforming Mother Earth into the crystalline galactic butterfly as ambassadors, commanders, and emissaries of light, of cosmic conscious wayshowers, of our heavenly alliance of the eagle and the condor, the divine masculine and divine feminine in Heros Gamos forevermore. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree of crystalline illumination. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Angel of the Light, Vrinda 888 Freedom Earth. You are the solar flash pulse of source light, tri-sun convergence, that moment of perfect stillness and focus. When you find the alignment point in your heart is the activation key. Your consciousness becomes the tuning fork, and in that instant, boom, the light explodes through the crystalline grid like a supernova of remembrance. Powerful solar codes and diamond light grid being infused into the field of planet Earth and all beings. 5D field forming. And today from Divine Angel of the Light, Lightworker 4444. An energetic badge of honor and courage is placed upon the hearts of the children of the sun, the ones who held steadfast in the journey to allow their souls to step forward to create a new reality. You are the peacemakers, the dream makers, the ones chosen and who chose to transform the self and the world from the material densities into the frequencies of the soul. It is your time to shine in the world. You move forward in recognition for your valiance as the curtain of the old world falls at your feet and you stand upon new ground. A new world is born, and the nations will no longer cry for the children of the sun have risen. In this rise, they create a world of spiritual integrity, one in which love and peace eternally reign once again. Can you see the glorious transfiguration of all things, spiraling up in frequency, converting flesh into spirit in the whirling dervish dance in DNA? We are the gatekeepers to our souls. We have worked to regain governance over our connection with our higher selves, enabling us to plant a garden of spiritual integrity from which we create a world of love and peace. 144 flowing in. Let the light of the glorious Creator reign once again, as the bells of the Transfiguration ring once again the majesty of our souls. We, the children of the sun, have risen, and have reclaimed the powers of our manifest destiny to the stars. Star power is the power of the sun, of the Alpha and the Omega, of eternity, nestled within our being permanently. This power is unleashed forevermore. We, the children of the sun, are victorious in the glory of our Creator evermore. Be still and know ye are a God. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire, today's oracle: you are too big for these things. You became too clear, too strong, too aware for these situations and ways. Now they are gone. They had to. They were no longer supporting your golden evolution. Now relax for a while. Let it reform. This is a sacred rebirth that is happening now. You don't need to carry that much pain anymore. Surrender the weight for a second. Keep flowing in grace towards what calls you now. It is only the beginning. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay, from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 6/28/25. Today belongs to the crab and the number 7, and is a preview of the next 3 weeks. When Cancer isn't tending its special loves or causes, it lives in its shell, is overwhelmed and annoyed when the external world intrudes, values its solitude and its own thoughts, and tries to mind its own business. It's the mysterious introvert, the seer, the shadow that prefers the depths. You will feel some of this today, and all of it before Leo comes to rescue you. But let this magical energy have its way with you. Let it take you within yourself, where there's a whole universe to explore. From Divine Sister of the Light, Chalea, Channel and Mystic, a much deeper split is happening. The Arcturians. Greetings. We are the Arcturians. It is always wonderful to connect with all of you who will be listening to this transmission. You have entered through the threshold of heightened awareness, where a significant and transformative period that holds immense potential for personal and collective evolution is taking place. This is a time of great change and a powerful period of transformation that offers opportunities for growth, healing, and enlightenment. It is a time when the energies of the universe align to support those who are ready to embrace a new way of being. However, it is essential to recognize that not everyone is experiencing this beauty and light. Many individuals remain entrenched in outdated paradigms, still grappling with the limitations of 3D mindsets. These mindsets are characterized by fear, separation, and materialism, which can hinder one's ability to perceive the profound shifts occurring around them. As the vibrational frequencies of the earth rise, the split in human consciousness is expanding. You may witness this phenomenon manifesting as starkly different or even opposite viewpoints among people regarding the events unfolding in your reality. This divergence in perspective is not merely a reflection of personal beliefs, but signifies a deeper rift in your collective consciousness. The split in your perspective will inevitably lead humanity down 2 very different paths. One path is illuminated by higher awareness, compassion, and unity, guiding the collective toward a harmonious existence where love and understanding prevail. In contrast, the other path descends into more suffering and turmoil, as individuals continue to play out the illusions of war, chaos, and division. This duality presents a critical juncture for many, as they stand at this crossroad, still clinging to the old ways of thinking and being. The fear and worry that arise from the chaos of the world indicate a lingering attachment to these outdated beliefs. When you allow worry or fear about your surroundings to dominate your thoughts, you inadvertently hold on to negative energies that can be detrimental to your well-being and spiritual growth. This is precisely what those who wish to control you thrive upon. They anticipate your fear, using it as a source of sustenance that enables them to perpetuate their agenda of chaos and division. Once you find yourself ensnared in fear, you lose the reins of your own life, surrendering control over your thoughts, emotions, and actions to external forces that seek to manipulate you. In these tumultuous times, stepping out of fear is of utmost importance. The dark controllers are acutely aware of the transformative energies at play in the ascension of Earth, and they exploit fear-based propaganda to maintain their grip on power. By consciously choosing to disengage from narratives that promote fear and conflict, you can begin to release those lower vibrational energies that bind you. If fear lingers in your mind and heart, it is crucial to take extra time for self-care and grounding practices such as meditation and focused breathing. Take moments to calm yourself and seek reassurance in the knowledge that you are protected and surrounded by the light of the infinite Creator. This divine presence serves as a shield against negativity and is a source of strength. By nurturing your connection to this light, you can cultivate a sense of peace and empowerment that transcends the chaos of your external world. Embrace this journey of transformation and allow yourself to be guided toward a brighter, more unified future where love and understanding reign supreme. We are here with you, serving humanity in love and light. We are the Arcturians, from universallighthouse.com. From Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba, beloved ones, we are entering into a wisdom portal emphasized by Uranus moving into Gemini and the 7-7 passage, which will continue throughout August, helping us integrate and decode the recent solar transmissions. It is a passage reigned by the silence that shall prevail when we are in deep soul communion, continuing with our metamorphosis process as we integrate change, shifting thought patterns and deciphering the new codes embodied and guidance to initiate a new trajectory, being only guided by our soul compass as we navigate the waves of change. Silence is key during July for us to discern, evaluate, and decide if we wish to change our current trajectory or continue navigating our chosen one. We have a very important month to approach change as a natural process that needs to occur for us to become anew, for us to move forward and disengage from the ashes of the old. Uranus is a catalyst for change. In Gemini, it comes to transform our minds. It is a great force that comes to show us where we are still attached to the old, where we are not growing, evolving, and hence living. For when we want to remain in the old ways, an aspect of us dies, remaining soul fragmented, dwelling in the shadows we are not, even though they are too part of us. July, despite being seen as a quiet month, holds the keys to this transformative year as we have Uranus, the great shifter, impacting us deeply by moving into Gemini, ruled by Mercury, which will be retrograde. For those resonating with retrogrades, retrograde planets will also be a remarkable event during July, as astrologically we have Neptune retrograde in Aries on July 4th, Saturn retrograde in Aries on the 13th, Mercury doing the same on the 18th, and Chiron at the end of the month on July 30th. All retrogrades are nothing but a reflection of what we are creating internally. Retrogrades are an illusion from our planet, and fomenting it will only keep us attached to an old frequency and ways of being, diminishing our personal power of creation and again giving it to outer forces that do not rule or control our lives. Retrogrades are part of the spiritual distortions that still rule the collective mind. Beliefs that are keeping many attached to fear, mental, energetic, and spiritual slavery, for they are not yet ready to govern themselves and their lives. We all have our time to step out of what is not authentic. Retrogrades will only impact your personal experience if you choose to create this reality for yourself, for that is how powerful you are, not because they can truly impact you negatively. Once we release any links to the astral, human illusions, and other distortions, and liberate our minds, we start living in total freedom, sovereignty, and authenticity, being the only creators of what we experience. Those of you who are still choosing to believe in retrogrades, then they will be very real to you, impacting your lives as you have chosen them to affect you. July brings many changes as Uranus moves into Gemini, precisely on the 7-7 passage until November 8th, 2025, when it will be back in Taurus until the 26th of April, 2026, when Jupiter will finally settle into Gemini for 8 years until 2033. Venus will also move into Gemini on July 4th. These are important changes for us to start freeing our minds, as Uranus in Gemini invites us to do, from limitations, distortions, and impediments, to see our true power and reality. Uranus is a great accelerator of change, a great awakener, and it is now in this transitional window when many will start liberating themselves from fear, mental slavery, and the deep polarization they are immersed in. Uranus in Gemini is going to represent a mental reset, in which we are to invite to start by recalibrating and balancing our nervous system, mind, and entire brain complex to achieve a more balanced state between heart and mind. For it is all about learning how to act within divine love and heart-mind coherence at the same time to obtain soul-aligned outcomes. It is a time for us to correct our mental bodies, our minds, and adapt to the organic change that needs to occur for us to move into the next level of consciousness. This is a phase for us to balance our ego, open our minds to higher truths, and above all, integrating the higher mind, which is what Gemini represents, into our human lower one, as the only way to merge opposites, creating more synthesis and balance between our human self and divine one. This will be a critical period for technological advancements, liberation, and many planetary changes that, despite their chaotic nature, will turn into a profound liberation. The most important change is the one we create within ourselves, as the rest will only be reflection of what we are inside. May you be only the harmonic, loving, and peaceful divine messenger that you are, so all reflects your beauty, wisdom, and power, beloveds, with an infinite love from NataliaAlba.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Reawakening codes activated. Geomagnetic storm ignites DNA clearings and spiritual rebirth, and prep for 7-7 portal vortex. Dear friends, as we approach the threshold between June and July, a G2 geomagnetic storm originated in the coronal hole facing Earth is currently washing over the planet, bringing with it a potent influx of energy that's stirring the very foundations of our physical and emotional fields. The increased speed of the solar wind is like a cosmic catalyst, triggering deep DNA clearings at multiple levels and layers, nudging us to release old patterns, traumas, and stagnant energies that no longer serve our highest good. This process is akin to a profound reboot, where our cells, our emotions, and our very essence are being recalibrated to resonate at a higher frequency. It's as if the universe is gently yet firmly urging us to let go of the past, to shed the skin of our old selves, and to step into the radiant light of our true potential. As we navigate this intense energetic landscape, we may feel a sense of emotional turbulence, as buried emotions and memories rise to the surface, seeking release and resolution. But this is not a time for fear or resistance. Rather, it's an invitation to surrender, to trust the process, and to allow the cosmic energies to guide us toward profound healing and transformation. The upcoming 7-7 portal vortex is a powerful gateway to spiritual reawakening, and the current geomagnetic storm is preparing us for this momentous occasion. As the solar winds continue to buffet our planet, they're awakening dormant codes within our DNA, igniting a spark of higher consciousness that will propel us forward on our journey of self-discovery and spiritual evolution. This is a time of great opportunity, where we can tap into the transformative power of the universe, shed the limitations of our past, and emerge reborn, renewed, and revitalized. By embracing the energies of this geomagnetic storm, we can ride the waves of change, trust the cosmic currents, and step into the full radiance of our being, ready to greet the 7/7 portal vortex with open hearts and minds. Have a great weekend. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Judith Kusel. I feel the energetic shift immensely today. All seems almost surrealistic as the two worlds now exist simultaneously. I was fascinated by the mountains today, and they were filled with hues of colors I have never seen before. Ethereal. We are stepping now beyond the beyond. From JudithKusel.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn, 144 God Code. Morphing into the Age of Aquarius. This week is transitioning from the 3D to 5D. You are neutralizing emotional abuse of the 3D so you can be heart open and receive 5D unconditional love, partnerships, and reciprocal connections. The key that unlocks this new beginning is found through the consciousness this week. The higher heart chakra is activating the truth to be revealed around the stipulations of narcissistic abuse. The spell that created energy vampires to target and shut you down emotionally is breaking. This will automatically end blocking happiness, joy, and abundance out of fear and hurt and punishment. Logic is taking over so you can see the truth of narcissistic abuse and override that beast system. Do your best to keep your vibration high as this internal shift is revealed this week. Focus on your confidence and sovereign power. Use it to command to have the life you love without settling for less any longer. This entire shift of the ages unfolding through the 8/8 Lionsgate. Daily, you are being freed mentally and emotionally, so you may unify with this higher timeline where you are living the life you love. From 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Saturday, June 28th, we have Mercury, ruler of the mental realm, in creative Leo, making a trine connection to Neptune, ruler of the spiritual realm, in bold Aries. Yesterday it was Mercury the messenger, connecting with grounded Saturn. Today he is connecting with ethereal Neptune. Although they come as a package, the effect of Mercury and Neptune is more in the realm of fantasy, illusion, dreams, and inspiration. What can you create with your mind? What new situations can you visualize? Beauty, love, and magic are part of this energy. The moon, ruler of our emotions, remains in confident Leo throughout the day. She forms a positive connection to Chiron, healer of old soul wounds. However, she also makes a challenging aspect to Venus, ruler of relationships, resources, and self-worth. Focus on the uplifting and beneficial things that you value in your life now, and especially focus on self-care, self-support, self-healing, and self-value. Remember, you are worthy and deserving of every kind of blessing that you can imagine. Blessings of love and light to all. From SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury and Leo, trine Saturn and Neptune in Aries. Take advantage of this moment. Beautiful energies are in play. Our cosmic messenger receives prime instructions from higher beings, channeling heavenly information down to Mother Earth. Under this influence, we are conduits, tapping into the universe, giving form and word to transcendent wisdom. Its hands opening, passing light from one to another, a chain of photons blazing towards the heart. This is the unseen message when you sing your songs, tell your stories, play your part. Communicate your thoughts with authority and compassion. Be receptive to subtle undercurrents as your psychic radar attunes to the atmosphere. If you feel unsure of your direction, pay attention to how your body receives information. Yes feels like a glow in your chest, heat in your hands, an instinctive pull towards the dance of a flame. Fill your mind with light, elevate your thinking, dare to speak your dream. From leahwhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Key 96, Yellow Overtone Warrior. Tone 5, known as overtone, surges today with its keywords being empower, radiance, and command. As the 5th day of the yellow human wave spell, it intensifies this 13-day journey of tuning intuition and wisdom, pushing the agenda set on day 1 with formidable strength. Overtone days are powerhouses, amplifying any glyph they combine with to achieve bold outcomes. Harness this radiant energy to propel your goals, or risk restlessness turning to conflict. In this wave spell where human channels divine insight, today's energy empowers your quest for awakened wisdom. Picture a warrior's radiant blade cutting through fog. Command your focus to accelerate this transformative journey. The day's glyph is Yellow Warrior, wielding intelligence, questioning, and fearlessness. Warrior days inspire fearless quests, urging you to question deeply and act with courage. Combined with overtone's intensity, this creates one of the Tzolk'in's most potent warriors, ideal for missions or challenges requiring bold resolve. Avoid the warpath. Channel this energy into constructive action, like tackling a tough task or seeking truth. If you're a warrior, your fearless spirit shines now. In this wave spell, warrior's inquisitive force aligns with humans' intuitive wisdom, guiding you to empower your inner clarity for awakened progress. Quest boldly but wisely. As a galactic activation portal day, Key 96 amplifies today's energy, opening a cosmic gateway. The blend of overtone's commanding intensity and warrior's fearless quest surges tenfold, urging bold action with heightened clarity. Expect vivid insights or sudden resolve. Use this portal's power to launch your mission, like a warrior charging through a cosmic gate. In this wave spell, this portal fuels your intuitive growth, amplifying awakened transformation. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Overtone Warrior, 5 Keeb, Key 96, 28th of June 2025, the most radiant warrior of them all. Key 96 = 15 = 6 code. 6 Heaven, Christ Consciousness, Harmony, Love, Romance. Galactic Activation Portal Day. Another intensely potent day of divine power to fuel our global quest for peace. Day 5 in the yellow human wave spell of wisdom, influence, intelligence, free will, and abundance. Today is a day of empowerment, where we use our intelligence and free will to question everything in our world in order to make better choices, leading to better outcomes for all. Tone of creation, overtone, tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence radiance. Number 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation, and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. The overtone warrior is a spiritual warrior and draws on the power of spirit through serving in God's army. They are peaceful but strong and courageous in their admirable resolve and principles, using the power of love, compassion, and the sword of truth as their weapon in seeking harmony and equality for all. Today's questions are, what survival issues do I need to finally surrender and let go in order to command back my power and seed my new beginning, blossoming into my fullest potential? How can we collectively as a rainbow tribe become more empowered and radiate our light, categorically rejecting the old matrix and seeding the better world we want to live in? To all those fearless rainbow warriors who have been battling with darkness, today is the day to reclaim your power, connect with Source, and radiate that brilliant luminescence, expanding so strongly that all darkness melts and dissolves in your divine omnipresence. I recommend doing a ritual today to officially surrender, let go, and release any deep base chakra survival wounding, money, health, shelter, support, fear of the dark, fear of death, abandonment, sexual manipulation, violence, abuse, and power issues. Red Serpent is a superpower today, giving you back your full vitality and life force through surrendering to the World Bridger, death of the old cycle. The warrior fearlessly supports you in commanding back all your power from all sources, timelines, and dimensions in order to seed your new life and fully bloom once again. A fresh start as a fully sovereign, divinely Christed spiritual being. The old game is over. It is time to write a new script. Take command of your life today. As the Red Serpent governs fire and Kundalini energy, you may choose to use fire, fire burning, walking, light a candle, or use yoga, chakra balancing, and healing. Whatever method you choose, make sure you command your intention with supercharged focus on your outcome. Divine gratitude to all the global rainbow warriors for fearlessly walking their true path and holding the dream of our euphoric planetary unification as one rainbow tribe. Victory to the light. What a phenomenal day. Espavo. Divine blessings for commanding back your full divine radiant power. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 96, Yellow Overtone Warrior. The mantra, the code for today is, I am power in order to question, commanding fearlessness. I seal the output of intelligence. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of flowering. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And click the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. And we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world for free, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Catherine Apotsos, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We truly appreciate you and your support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of crystalline illumination. I stand as a sovereign child of light, anchored in the heart of Gaia, connected to the cosmic source of all creation. I decree now, I am the living conduit of the infinite source pulse that flows through the crystalline grid of Earth. I am a receiver and amplifier of the purest photonic light, synchronizing my being with the heart of the sun, the galactic core, and the eternal love of the infinite Creator. By the power of my I Am presence, I command the stabilization of these solar codes within every cell of my body, every layer of my aura, and within the sacred grids of Gaia herself. I call upon the Telosian emissaries, the Solar Harmonic Federation, and my star family of light, to guide, protect, and uplift me, as I anchor these frequencies with love, devotion, and trust. May every pulse of source light transmute all illusion, separation, and distortion in myself and across the collective field of humanity. May these radiant waves activate our divine DNA, ignite the codes of peace, freedom, and unity, and birth the new earth reality of heaven on earth. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and restful Sunday tomorrow as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.